Hello students, today I am going to start with the exercise 11.2. So its question number 1 is students, show that the lines with the direction cosines 12 by 13 minus 3 by 13 comma minus 4 by 13, 4 by 13, 12 by 13, 3 by 13, 3 by 13 minus 4 by 13 and 12 by 13 are mutually perpendicular. By here we have to show that these are mutually perpendiculars. So what you will see students here, what you will say that L1, L2 and L3 are the lines. This is students L1, this is L2, this is L3 are the lines which are mutually perpendicular, right? And let alpha, beta and gamma be the angles between L1, L2, then L1, L3, then L3, L2. Yeah, we can say L1, L2, L2, L3 we can write here, L2, L3 and L3, L1, right? So let us come students. First of all, there is a cos alpha angle that we will find out, and we will prove it as equal to 0. Then we can say that L1 is perpendicular to L2. For that, what you will do students, this is A1, this is A2, this is A3. So here A1 into A2 means 12 by 13 into 4 by 13 plus minus 3 by 13 B1 into B2, that is 12 by 13, C1 into C2, that is minus 4 by 13 into 3 by 13. Right students, it will come as equal to 12 4s are 48 by 13. This is 12 3s are 36 by 13. This is 4 3s are 12 by 13. It will come as equal to 48 minus 48 by 13, that is equal to 0 here students. So this cos alpha is equal to 0. This implies that alpha is equal to 90 degree. With the same way students, we will find out cos beta. This cos beta will also come as equal to 0. Therefore we can say that beta is also equal to 90 degree. With same way cos gamma, that is equal to 0. Therefore we can say that gamma is also equal to 90 degree, right? Therefore we can say that L1 is perpendicular to L2, then L2 is perpendicular to L3, then L3 is perpendicular to L1. Therefore what you can say students, you can say that L1 comma L2 and L3 are mutually perpendicular. So this is the solution of question number 1. Here we have to find out cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma. From there we can find out the alpha, beta and gamma students. So let us come with the question number 2 student. Show that the line through the points 1, minus 1, 2 and 3, 4, minus 2 is perpendicular to the line through the point 0, 3, 2 and 3, 5, 6. So here we have to show that these are perpendicular to each other. So here we can say that L1 is the line for these point and L2 the line through these point, right students? And we can say that alpha is the angle between the line L1 and L2. We will find out its direction ratios. So the direction ratios are, let us see students, the direction ratios for L1, that is equal to 3 minus 1 comma 4 minus is plus comma minus 2, that is 2, 5 and minus 4. These are the direction ratio of L1. and the direction rays of L2 are 3 minus 0, 3 minus 0, 5 minus 3 and 6 minus 2. It will come as 3, here it is 2 and this is 4 then students, right? Now we will find out the cos alpha. So cos alpha is equal to a1 into a2 plus b1 into b2 plus c1 into c2 upon a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square its square root and a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square its square root. Then what you will get using that formula? You will get it students. This will come as equal to 2 into 3 plus 5 into 2 plus 4 into minus 4, right? And upon 2 its square, 5 its square plus into minus 4 its square having square root and 3 its square plus 2 its square plus 4 its square having square root, right students? So 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10, 4 4s are 16 upon, here it will come as 4 plus 25 plus 16 and here it is 9 plus 2 2s are 4 plus 4 4s are 16. But you know students, this is 0 here, so it will come as equal to 0. So therefore we can say that this cos alpha, that is equal to 0, this implies that alpha is equal to 90 degree. So therefore we can say that L1 is perpendicular to L2. So this is to prove here in this question that L1 is perpendicular to L2, and this is the answer of this question. Question number 3 is same students. Try to solve it yourself. Let us come with question number 4. Find the equation of the line which passes through the point 1, 2, 3 and is parallel to the vector 3 cap plus 2 cap minus 2 cap. So what you will do students, let A is the any position vector for this point, that is equal to I cap plus 2 cap plus 3 cap. This is a position vector for this point, the point that is given to you, and the vector B, that is equal to 3 cap plus 2 cap minus 2 cap, right students? Now we have to find out the equation of the line. So therefore the required equation of line, we will use the formula, that is vector R, that is equal to vector A plus lambda vector B, right students? So what you will get? You will get vector R, that is equal to A is I plus 2j plus 3k plus lambda into, this is B, that is 3 cap plus 2 cap minus 2 cap, and this is the required equation students, that is the required equation of the line that we will get, right? So let us come with question number 5 now. So in question number 5 students, find out the equation of the line in the vector as well as the Cartesian form that passes through the point. The two vectors, that is one is the position vector and the other vector is given to you students. The vector A, that is given as the position vector, vector B is there. So therefore the vector equation of the line is here. The vector equation of line, same formula that earlier I have used, R vector, that is equal to vector A plus lambda vector B. Means this is R vector is equal to A, that is equal to 2I plus j plus 4k plus lambda into vector B, that is I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap here students. This is the required equation here. As you know that, because we have to find out the Cartesian form also, as you know that this R vector, that is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, right students? So what we can say that xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, this is equal to, from here we can say that 2 plus lambda I cap plus 1 plus lambda, here it is now y, this is now here I have written this is x is equal to, so here what you will do students, now this will come as 2 lambda minus 1 into j cap and plus here it is 4 minus lambda into k cap. Right students, from here what you can say that on equating x will come as equal to 2 plus lambda or lambda plus 2, we can say y is equal to, this is 2 lambda minus 1 and z is equal to, that is 4 minus lambda. Right students, now this implies that x minus 2 upon 1, that is equal to lambda. Now here we can write it as y plus 1 upon 2 is equal to lambda, and third one is students, this is z minus 4 upon minus 1, that is equal to lambda. So here what you can say, because lambda is a parameter, so we can say that from here we can say that x minus 2 upon 1 is equal to y plus 1 upon 2 is equal to z minus 4 upon minus 1. This is the Cartesian form of the given equation, and that is the solution of this question students, right?